How you guys doing? Welcome back to SunnySword
Podcast.
Podcast.
One more time.
That's sorry. That was funny.
Yeah. Keep it. In today's episode, I want to go back on our topic we talked about before about gender issues.
Again?
Yeah, one more time. I want to ask a very interesting question that I've noticed, and I want to know your opinion about it, and let's talk about it in general. But when do you think people understand that they may be having gender issues, or they might be like non-binary, or feel like they are the opposite sex or something? When do you think that a person can understand that? Like what age?
Well, usually I think it's like around 17, 18.
17, 18, you think? So in the late teens, ends of the teens.
Yeah.
What about, do you think that these days there's some situations where parents are kind of thinking that their child might be identifying as another gender when they're only like in elementary school or something like this?
Here we go.
What do you think about that kind of stuff, man?
Fucking delusional.
Yeah?
What do you just let kids be kids?
Right? I think that kids are like just enjoying life and experiencing different things, right? I don't think they're actually like identifying as a gender or identifying as anything. They're just like, whatever they're into, they're into.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. But like, you've seen the story.
It could be at the moment thing too. Like
Right.
the son is playing with a doll.
Right.
You know, with a Barbie doll.
Right.
Whatever.
And it's just because
Girl playing with a truck doll. Whatever.
Right. Playing with a truck is just playing with a truck.
Yeah.
It's not saying that you want to be a man. Or playing with a doll doesn't mean you want to be a woman. Right.
It's just a moment thing.
It's just a moment thing. Shout out to Piers Morgan from this video right here. It's a situation where the parents decided that their 4-year-old is non-binary.
Did they had an operation or something?
Let's watch the video and find out.
He was no longer going to be a girl.
Hazel decided that they were non-binary when they were about 4. They had been exploring gender before that, trying on different pronouns, experimenting with different names. But they picked they, them pronouns and chose the name Hazel when they
See,
were 4 years old.
I have a 7-year-old daughter. When she was 4 years old, her main decision of the day was whether to watch Peppa Pig or Frozen. She had not a clue what about gender identity or non-binary or any of this stuff. And I put it to you that this wasn't Hazel's idea, was it? This was your idea. You decided that Hazel had gender issues that she needed to address, and you swayed your daughter that she was no longer to be a girl. Yeah, when did Hazel decide that she was no longer going to be a girl?
Where's the fucking father? Where's the fucking father?
That's a good question. We don't know about there's no father in this interview to know.
Maybe they're divorced.
Maybe.
I mean, I bet they're divorced.
If you know,
if there was a father in the picture, the father would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Stay in the kitchen.
I mean, if I was the father in this situation, it'd be very difficult conversations to be had. Because it's your son. It's your son. It's your son, right?
There should be no conversation. Just let a son be a son.
Right? Now, it's so crazy because it's just interesting to me that the mother could...
They, them pronoun, really?
Like,
Fuck out of here.
Hey, the son doesn't know any of those things, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're 4 years old, you're barely speaking English. You're barely speaking a language. You just got to...
Yeah, you just say...
You're not even in kindergarten yet.
Yeah.
You know? And then you decided you wanted...
Don't even know what 2 + 2 is.
But you decided you wanted they, them pronouns? How do you decide that?
Fucking Christ.
Out of all the pronouns, not even he or she.
It's pronouns.
They, them. They, out of all
By
of
the
them.
way, it's called pronouns.
Okay, pronouns.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of all the pronouns, that's the most like abstract one, right? No one could ever decide that.
Fucking
and then also to, you know...
Maybe she's part of the
Hazel
Rainbow
decided
Mafia.
that they were non-binary when they were about 4.
She
They had
looks
been
like part of
exploring
Rainbow Mafia.
gender
Short hair.
before that, trying on different pronouns,
Maybe she took off her nose ring. I don't know.
Nose ring and the short
Maybe
hair.
she took off her nose ring.
The short
she
hair
looks
is
like a
it.
fucking feminist. First of all. She looks like a fucking guy. God damn.
I think that this is just like a fault in parenting right now, actually, because...
Oh my god. Probably the Rainbow Mafia influenced her.
Yeah, maybe so.
Careful with the alphabets.
I mean, I think, you know, parents really gotta understand that kids are just being kids.
She looks like a guy from Green Day.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. You could say that. You could say that. Yeah, you could say that.
Jesus
But-
fucking Christ. What's wrong with the fucking world? God damn.
It's like for children, like that's not important. You know, like for
duh.
I know it's like, but parents, some parents these days are putting so much importance on that. right?
Yeah.
And it's taken away from their children's other priorities, right? And other things that are important for them, like as growing as a child. Right now, there's no, when the child is 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8 years old, there's no need to, I think there's no need to think about what a child's pronouns might be.
You gotta let a
Identifying
child
as-
learn how to speak first.
Right. Learn the language first. Learn to write.
Probably the goddamn kid doesn't even know 2 plus 2.
Right.
Come on.
So learn how to write. Learn how to introduce yourself and what job do you want? What do you want to be when you grow up? That's usually normally the question, right?
Yeah,
like when you're 4 or 5, what do you want to be when you grow up? You want to be a doctor? You want to be a dentist? Like
I wanted
this?
to become a teenage what was it? Ninja Turtle.
Really, I wanted to be an
Yeah.
astronaut.
I wanted to become a Ninja Turtle
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
You didn't want to be
Believe it or not.
You didn't want to change to a woman or
I
something.
wanted to become a turtle.
Yeah. Like
That was me.
Right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles, right?
Not a fucking girl.
Right.
That
I
was when I was
wanted to be an X-Men the whole
Yeah.
time. Like I was
See?
all about X-Men.
Yeah.
I want to be an X-Men.
I wanted to be a mutant Ninja Turtle.
So Gambit, I loved Gambit since I was young. I always wanted to be an X-Men. So it has nothing to do with anything.
Nothing to do with fucking they them.
Right.
Jeez.
So I think parents need to reel it back and realize that is not an issue for
Yeah, it's not
children.
a fucking
It's
issue
not
at all.
it's not
At
a
all.
topic.
Let the kid become 18, then decide. You know.
Right. I got one more part to this though. Like, what about, when kids are learning and they're going to school and stuff, right? It's just the beginning of life and like learning. They're learning how their name is pronounced and how people react to that shit, everything, right? They might have a big head.
Learning
Friends are
emotion.
saying, "Oh, you got a big head," or there's really things, there's really things. But then suddenly, now, I know Hanson looks like a boy, but please call him Hazel. And the name is they them. Imagine how complicated that is in kindergarten.
In California,
Yeah.
there was a comedian, Sebastian Maniscalco.
Okay, go ahead.
And he has I forgot, he has a son or daughter. Mm-hmm. And there was a kid that identifies himself as a lion.
Okay.
And he was
Wow.
dressing like a lion.
Okay.
And was like destroying the bookshelf or whatever. And the teachers was like, he identifies as a lion, so leave him alone. Type of shit.
In California?
Yeah. California, fucking wasteland.
No, I'm from California too, but that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah,
It has to be.
he said that on his fucking stand-up. He said he was serious.
The teacher.
Well, he lives in California,
I know, but
so it is possible. It's California, man.
but
Genderless fucking
I live in.
restroom
I'm from
and shit.
California. I know, but
Yeah, but if you go to LA,
letting your child identify as a lion is ridiculous. Like that's. And then
welcome to fucking California clown show. Trash. California's fucking trash. No offense. Fucking trash. Jesus
No
fucking
offense.
Christ. Fucking nut job out